In this problem, we're supposed to put together an income statement from this trial balance information. Well, an income statement has two things in it. It's got revenues and it's got expenses. So if I were in a classroom and I would ask the students, I would say, from this list of accounts, what would be the very first revenue account you find? And when you look over that, the first revenue account is going to be, on this income statement, revenues minus expenses, is going to be, by the way, an income statement is for a period of time, like a month or a year. Usually it's for a year. Some companies like to have it every month, but back to the original question. From that list, what is the first revenue account you see? Well, it's going to be, again, an income statement is revenues minus expenses, and that comes up to net income. And our first revenue account, in case you're wondering still, is going to be, from the top to the bottom, what's the first revenue account? Well, I've said it so many times now, the answer is consulting fees earned, which is $20,000. As a matter of fact, that's the only revenue account. Some students, sometimes they trip over and they think cash is a revenue account. It's not. Cash is an asset. Cash is a result of gaining revenue, but it's not in itself a revenue account. It's an asset account. So right there, that's our first revenue account, consulting fees earned. Now the next question would be, on this list, what would be the first expense account? Well, the first one would be rent expense, which is right here, $3,600. Next would be salary expense, $8,000. Telephone expense, which would be $760, and then finally miscellaneous expense. So on an income statement, we don't care about assets, we don't care about liabilities. All we care about are two things: revenues and expenses. And we'll add up all of our expenses. Let's see, that comes out to $12,940. Subtract those expenses from our revenues and come up with net income of $7,060. I think we're done.